What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of this Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke challenge. In this episode, we're going to go through Route 6, face those trainers now that Gyarados, spoilers, is now a Gyarados. We will be able to move a little bit quicker, but before we do, let's go ahead and do a quick team recap, starting with the newly evolved Jason the Gyarados with Splash, Tackle, and Bite. Yes, he picked that up as soon as he evolved. Next up is Zach, the Rattata at level 19. He's close to evolving. He has Tackle, Hyper Fang, Quick Attack, and Water Gun. We got Water Gun to be for our Charmander counter. So far hasn't worked out in the best for us, but still have hope there. Next up is Tanga, our Zubat at level 17 with Leech, Life, Supersonic, and Bite. After him is going to be our starter Tommy at level 20 with Tackle, Growl, Leech Seed, and Vine Whip. Although we didn't see a lot of Tommy in the last episode, he was crucial through getting through Bill's gauntlet of challengers. Oops, as I click out. Without going through our last two members, starting off with Cat the Butterfree with Confusion, Sleep Powder, Tackle, and Poison Powder. And finally rounding up the squad is Billy the Pidgeotto with Gust, Sand Attack, and Quick Attack. Actually, going through all this, I did look up the encounters here on Route 6, and unfortunately, we have our choice between a Bellsprout, which we already have. Kira is in the box. We have Pidgey. Don't need Pidgey because we have Billy. And Meowth, which in last episode we picked up on Route 5 with Tanya. So with all that being said, for now we are going to forego our encounter here and just go ahead and face off against some trainers and get Jason some actual leveling without having to be switch trained, which is amazing to know about. Especially since this trainer has a Squirtle. Why isn't he in Wartortle? At the very least, make him that. Bite Attack. And it should be a 2-hit KO. Water Gun does only 3 damage. And there we go. So, now that Jason can fight for himself, it is awesome to know. To be completely honest, it is fantastic not to have to switch train at the moment. Now, we still will, obviously, because in this episode, I think we'll go ahead and go on the S.S Anne. We will get our Diglett Cave encounter, and I think that's Route 17 over there by Diglett Cave. And then yeah, we will switch out actually to Tommy. And Vine Whip. Thundershock, that should be, yeah, does 2. So, even, this is why, fully parried. So it looks like when we get into 3 turns of fully paralyzed, are you kidding me? 4. Is that using PP each time that we miss? Or not able to attack? Finally, Vine Whip. Die, Pikachu. So Tommy's out of commission, at least for now. Unfortunate. But we will go ahead and get our encounter in the Diglett Cave. Yes, I do understand that it's one of 2 options, either Diglett or Dugtrio. And since we are playing with a hardcore level cap, the level cap's at 24, so if we do run into Dugtrio, we won't be able to use him in the 4th gym, or in the 3rd gym, or 4th gym, because I think that level cap is at 28. And if I'm not mistaken, Dugtrio's at level 29 in the wild. So Diglett would be our only option. And we still got 2 battles to go through with our 2 top Pokemon in either paralyzed or poisoned. Awesome. Just how I wanted to start this episode. At least with poison, it is not so bad. Because we get to attack every turn still. And just absolutely one-shot the Pidgey. Is about to use Pidgey switch. We will switch in to get Zach some experience points because, again, I think he's close to evolving. Why we use Tackle, I don't know. When we have Hyper Fang here. But it does the trick. Is about to use Pidgey. No. Hyper Fang. It uses a priority move, which I would too. And actually that Tackle into Hyper Fang is actually a good combination, as we do so there as well. Gain that. So I will heal up, even though we are close to the exit. Just using up the last of these potions because now that we are close to Vermilion City, we are able to get super potions. So we will be using those ASAP to be back to full strength instead of having to use 2 potions per Spearow. Again, even though I want to focus on Zach in this episode a little bit more, Eradicate. I have to leave Gyarados out here for this. Just because I don't want to lose Zach. So, unfortunately for that, he gets none of that experience, and Jason is now at level 21. So we are going to enter Vermilion City and heal up real quick. Health, yes. Heal. And we're actually going to go to the PC and to not really change up our team. Let's not talk to her twice. Thank you. But talk to him. Talking about abilities, which there are no abilities in this game. We will go to our PC, which is our item storage unit, and deposit the Moonstone for now, and the Helix Fossil for now. Oops. Helix Fossil. And withdraw the town map again. So, just so we're clear, we'll get the 2 encounters, then we'll enter and do the S.S Anne. So like you saw, we got choices for that. We will sell the rest of our potions. I want to sell that HP up too, because I'll never use it. I'll use it. Even though we don't need the money, I'll always take the money over getting an item like that. So we will go ahead and get super potions. And tend to start out with. I'll buy 4 more, 6 more Pokeballs. Get a couple paralysis heals, just in case. And a couple of repels too. Never know when we're going to need those repels. So now that we got our shopping trip out of the way, let's go ahead and head over here to Diglett Cave. And again, we're going to switch up. Put Cat in the front of the party. For no other reason than to put the Diglett to sleep. And it is indeed the Diglett. So Diglett, we will put to sleep. It doesn't. Why doesn't it affect the Diglett? This is what we ran into problems with when we tried to do that to Abra, so I don't know why. Diglett's at level 15 too. Sorry, itchy nose. I don't want to put it on a timer, so that's why I'm not going for poison powder. But I will go ahead and throw the Pokeball. Level 15 Diglett will join the party, which means... Well, he won't join the party right now. But it does mean that we will nickname. And let me go to my list of people that we still need to name. And I got the perfect name for this one, actually. Looking at our list. Yes. And that is... Adam. Adam was transferred to Bill's PC, and we will get out of this cave. And into this route. Which, again, I really don't know. Oops. I don't want to teach Dig yet. Town map use. Route 11. So, Route 11, survey says... Sentry, that's actually duplicate claws, so don't need that. But survey says... Same blade of grass as the Sandshrew, and it's another Sandshrew. Imagine that, same level too. Run away. Get into this grass. Survey says... Sandshrew. Okay, I know the Sandshrew wants to join our team, but we already got Rocky. Rocky is in the PC at the moment, so... I was hoping for Drowsy, honestly, because we missed out on Abra, and I do want a Psychic type. So, this encounter is Spearow. Not bad, just another flying type. Alright, level 17 Spearow. Let's see what we can do. Let's put it to sleep. Really? Thank you! Spearow is now fast asleep. And tackle it. Keep it asleep too. Of course. Back to sleep you go, Spearow. And tackle. I do want to get it to the yellow before we trade it. Or before we... Of course. Because we can have no nice things. Spearow is back to being fast asleep. Item, Pokeball. 2, 3, got him. Alright! So, since that was a little bit of problem with Spearow, not necessarily the fact that he is he caused us a little bit of trouble, so I got the perfect nickname for him here. Don't even have to look at my map. TJ. So actually I think it is this. TJ. TJ was transferred to Bill's PC. And now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and pick up the old rod. Well, the old rod only gives us Magikarp. So we'll heal up, we'll pick it up, even though, yeah, I might pick it up off screen, just to be safe. Man, this episode's flying by. And again, I feel like we haven't really done anything, even though we got a couple of encounters, so. All that being said, let's go to the S.S Anne. And, do you have a ticket? Yes, yes I do. Able to flash the ticket, get on the S.S Anne. And we're not going to go straight to our rival battle, even though we can. I'm going to want to train a little bit more, so we will face these random trainers in here to finish out the episode. But at least we're on the S.S Anne. And again, maybe in a grinding montage, I knock out these trainers, pick up the items. Because we can enter and exit the S.S Anne as many times as we want, as long as we don't talk to the captain. That's what's really nice about this. So, but at the same time, we might get all of our Pokemon up to the level cap. With at least the 5 that I want to use. Because let's switch. Let's get Zach. Like I said, I want Zach to evolve in this episode. That is the goal of this episode now. He is 444 points away from level 20, which I think, if I remember correctly, that's what level he evolves on. No, I'm not a waiter. And you can get your own cherry pie for that matter. Not a battle, not a battle. So, with that being said, I know back-to-back episodes where we don't do a whole lot of game progression. But once we do start to move a little bit quicker, everything's going to pick up pace. So the fact that we're only 6 episodes in and already in the badge for the already in the city of the 3rd badge says a lot in my opinion. It just means that we're close to being where I wanted us to be, honestly, because in my head I've thought it would be about a 24 episode playthrough, and that's just based off of Shady's playthrough of Red and Blue with a certain YouTuber, and that lasted 12 episodes, but they went for like an hour, and I believe his rival lock with Drew went 16 or 17, and one of them had to reset. So, not the biggest thing, honestly, that we're at episode 6 and only 2 badges. I think we're still doing great, especially since we've had a couple of grind episodes to begin. It is a little bit of a slog to get to the first 3 gym badges, and then after that it picks up really fast. With that being said, Zach is evolving, so level 20 was the key there, and that's where I wanted him to be. So he is now if I decide to grind him off off screen, it won't interfere with that. And he can still hit the level cap of 24. Body Slam. Not a bad Pokemon, or not a bad TM to pick up, honestly. So with all that being said, now I'm switch training Tanga. Oh, so you don't want a battle, you just want... Okay. I mean, that's fine too. I want items, that's all I want. Going down here. And again, like I said, we might not face the rival. Now that we've had some evolutions, because I believe he's just right in this area. Yeah, it's taking that one, and we got so that's, again, I'm checking for items and I'm picking up everything I can get my grubby little paws on. Because, well, there is no real reason for it, except that it's been a while since I've actually seen. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay. I wish we got Razor Leaf, honestly. And maybe I missed that option to keep Tommy a Bulbasaur a little bit longer to pick up Razor Leaf. And Ivysaur gets that at a layered level. That is very much a possibility. Water poison, so we will resist all things with this Tentacool. With the Vine Whip. Oh, it's not very effective because of the... Okay. And that's a critical hit. And defensive fall. Okay, so Zach, get out here and Hyper Fang this thing, please, and thank you. Uses Acid. Critical hit. And defense fall, Hyper Fang. Thank you, Zach. Tanga, Zach, and Tommy. Tommy grew to level 21. Awesome. I will not. As much as I want to, that with Tommy being at such low HP, this was the right move because otherwise he would have died. And I don't want our first death to be because I got greedy. Although, I forgot he was there. I saw the Pokeball, I saw the item, and I ran to it. Sends out Pikachu. Level 23 Pikachu. So this is actually great things for us going forward with knowing what we can do and see how well Zach takes this hit. 3 levels above. And he's paralyzed. Awesome. Growl minus attack. Still use Hyper Fang even at -1. Now at -2. Hyper Fang still kills. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Tanga, Zach. Alrighty. Even though max ether, so let's go ahead and heal everybody up. Especially Tommy because he needs it. And this is one of the few times where even a Hyper Potion does not help us here. And Paralyze, heal for Zach. And let's keep moving along. And no items, so next room, item. And if we can just get by with just battling this guy, I will be forever grateful. Sends out Growlithe. Tanga. And let's go to Zach, because he still is our only answer to water type attack, or fire Pokemon with Water Gun. Even though we now have a water flying Pokemon in Gyarados, the Gyarados knows no water type attacks. So for now, Zach is a 3-hit KO on Growlithe, even though he's 3 levels above. That might change. There is no might. That will change between now and when I record episode 7. After this battle, I will go ahead and teach Gyarados Bubble Beam that we picked up from Misty. I don't know why I spaced on that. That way, it's same type attack bonus, and we're not running into this as we 553 grew to level 21. So everybody is getting experience. Everybody is getting closer to evolving if they haven't already. And I don't want that. Oh, can I just afford that trainer? Yes. Found a rare candy. Awesome. And goodbye. Item. So let's go ahead and heal first of all. Won't have any effect. That's what I get for looking at my tripod leg instead of focusing on what I'm doing. So that's TM08, no. TM20, no. TM19. Seismic Toss, that's right. No. Thunder Wave, no. There it is. Teach Bubble Beam to a Pokemon. Even though Zach can, I will teach it to Jason. Just so we can have a stab attack on Jason, so we don't have to rely on Water Gun. Nice people. No, don't want to bug them. Don't want to bug them. So I think it is time. Oh wait, no. Rival's right there. Okay. So let me go heal. I thought I had an escape rope. No. Okay. Go back. I will face the rival, and then we will call it an episode. So, oops. I thought there was a healing on S.S Anne, which that just means that all my hyper potions that I just used are completely useless. So I'll just buy more of those too while I'm out. And, well, like I said, I like to keep these around 30 minutes or so, and we're almost to that point. So maybe after I heal up and get the items, we will call it an episode. Again, sorry that this was another filler episode, but sometimes those things happen. And again, we'll get cut, we'll get the Thunder Badge in the next episode. And then we'll make our way through the dark tunnel. So instead of that being in a grinding or in a montage, I still might. While we have the very few seconds left, let me go ahead and pick up the old route, even though this doesn't do anything for us. And let me get back onto the S.S Anne and call it an episode. Off screen, I will go ahead and grind all the Pokemon up to the level cap that are not in the party. So everybody in the box will get traded over to Red, and will get up to level 24, or like I said, when I do these grindings for red, I will not have any evolutions that you guys do not see on there. So I will go ahead and stop it there. I appreciate you guys coming out for this episode. Even though we didn't really accomplish a whole lot, we were still able to get some done, and we will face the rival in the next episode. Until then, I will see you in the next one.